We're here in the place that is affectionately known as the City of Brotherly Love, Philadelphia. You know, it seems that we're more connected in many ways than we've ever been in the history of mankind through cell phones and text messages, emails and social media. But in spite of this, many people feel more alone than they ever have before. You know, most people don't even know their neighbors, and addiction and depression are at all-time highs. Many people simply feel isolated and alone. So here's the question: do we still need community and personal relationships with others to lead happy and healthy lives? We're gonna walk around the streets of Philadelphia and ask people about personal relationships and the human condition.
Loyalty is everything in a friendship. If I call someone my friend, we're like family. Like, friendship is very important to me. If you're my friend, do not lie to me, even if you think it's gonna hurt my feelings. I think loyalty is a big thing in friendships. I think my friend needs to have my back, and I need to have my friend's back 100%. If somebody doesn't like my friend, then I don't like that person.
Being loyal, you really gotta like put 50-50 into that, because you can't get into a relationship and expect a relationship to be like 60-40 or 30-70, because at the end of the day, loyalty is all about you accepting that person for their flaws and being there for them in their darkest times, because a lot of people don't do that out here.
I would end a friendship with someone if they betrayed me, if they lied to me, if they were fake towards me, and if they showed me that they weren't loyal.
Loyalty to me is very, very, very strong in my, it's very strong, but if you ever break that or disrespect that, I'm just had to cut you off.
It's very possible to live your life in solitude. Some people don't feel like they can relate to other people. Some people, you know, they don't react well to other people's vibrations and frequencies. So sometimes you need to ride your own wave.
I personally think that people can live their lives without relationships, but I feel like the people that choose to do that are just miserable. Because I'm serious, like those are the miserable people that are just mad because their life sucks and nobody likes them. Because, okay, I don't have a lot of friends either. I only have like 2-3 friends, but at the end of the day, if I'm having a bad day, I can call my friend. If I'm having a good day, I can call my friend. If I have good news about a promotion or a new boyfriend, I can call my friend and share it. You know, you want to share stuff with people. So I definitely say people that say that they can live without relationships are just miserable people.
A lot of people say that because based off their personal traumatizing lifestyles that they have, or the things that they've went through. Because you know, a lot of people are backstabbers, a lot of people are frauds, a lot of people are snakes. So they say that, so that's like a defense mechanism, so that way they can deal with things on their own, so they can show that they don't need people. Because me, I'm one of the people that say I don't need people because I done been through a lot, and I done bounced back from that, and I'm stronger than I am before because of that.
I've been cheated on, I've been lied to, I've been used, I've been betrayed. But through all of this, I am still willing to believe that there is someone out there that will not hurt me.
Definitely not necessarily any friendships that I've lost, but I've definitely gotten into relationships where my mind and my heart were at the same page, and therefore I kind of led somebody on. And so therefore I felt bad, and I felt like I kind of I hurted them and I misled them. But then again, it shows back again that, you know, you have to try, and sometimes you might feel like you're not ready, but you just gotta go ahead and just bite the bullet and try and give it all you got, because it feels like at the end of the day, you don't have to prove anything to yourself.
I've been hurt in many relationships. I've been hurt in romantic relationships, personal relationships with family members. I seem to get hurt in every relationship, honestly. Sometimes I do the hurting, so.
I kind of see people as like an apple tree. We all come from the same root, and then we somehow eventually branch out to different branches, but that's like a bad apple. You don't want it near to your other good apples, because it's eventually going to start rotting your other apples. So of course there's boundaries it's necessary to to really understand your own boundaries and to allow yourself to say no.
So boundaries for me, a big thing for me is privacy. I'm big on privacy. Do not invade my privacy. If I do not want to talk about something, do not try to force me to talk about it. I'll tell you when I'm ready.
Specific situation that someone ever disrespected me or anything like that. Was a time when I was looking out for someone, and they didn't show me that same respect, so I felt like I had to cut them off because it was toxic.
Relationships, I think they're good for a few years. I feel like they run their course until it's time for it to come to an end.
Having a life happily, you know, without having any other relationship with other people, it's good to an extent. I feel like if, you know, iron sharpens iron, so we definitely need others to be there in our lives no matter what we want, even if we want to be alone.
We were created to have relationship with God and with others. Life was never meant to be lived alone. Superficial connections like text messages and social media, they have a benefit and have their place, but they could never replace real and meaningful personal relationships with other people. For those of us coming out of addiction, it's especially important that we don't isolate ourselves, but that we learn how to build relationships that are based on honesty and trust and mutual respect. From the scriptures, we find the framework and boundaries to build these relationships so that we can have meaningful relationships with God and with others. You know, if we live our lives in fear of being let down or in fear of our past and we don't have relationships with other people, we will miss out on all the things that make life beautiful and meaningful and worth living. Because God created us to be in relationship with Him and those created in His image.